Hi guys, this is Team Rose, and this is my testing 1, 2, 3 video because I want to do a video that is addressed to _underscores medical health professionals, and I tend to do hair, makeup, and the first shoot all at once. So, excuse me. Should I do a take two? Should probably do take two. Take two. Okay, this is Team Rose. I wanted to address my issues with who the YouTube world knows as _, and who some of us know as Lucy Brown, and others of us know as Lucy Brooke Brown or Brooke Brown. I don't know her real name, honestly. I think it's Lucy Brown. She goes by _. I'm going to give myself a little facial lymph massage while I do this video. I'm also drinking barley. What is this? Barley powder. Barley. I put it in a watermelon juice and a little bit of apple cider and some distilled water. It's horrible if you don't put it in juice, but if you put it in juice, it's not that bad. So, my situationship, which I am unwittingly involved in with _, is causing me a lot of stress and is damaging my ability to enjoy or produce on this channel the way I normally would. Pardon my appearance. I'm a bit of a wreck. I just found out I have to have a bunch of teeth removed, and I'm very nervous about it. I have a lot of hang-ups about teeth, like most of us do. And it's going to be a lot of trauma on my mouth, on me, on my psyche, on my emotional body, and on my wallet, because it's going to be expensive to do it right. And I don't have dental insurance, so I have to do everything out of pocket. And I've lost a lot of money, actually, from the trolls that have gone against me on YouTube. And _, is one of those. She unfortunately joined the paid troll group, which is a real group. And it's a real thing that exists in every country with different strategies to go against different countries. There's the Australian faction, which is designed to target American channels and American friendships, and to infiltrate those channels and pretend to care about the people in those channels and then destroy them from the inside, cause friction between people. And that is exactly what happened to me. And one of the people that did that heavily, her name, she goes by the name of Tashi on YouTube, but her real name is I could say her name. Her apparent boyfriend is constantly outing my name. Everybody knows my real name. I'm actually proud of my real name, and I never wanted to go with a fake name. It just is this weird mind control. But back to who we call Dot. And then we were calling her Todd as a nickname because we didn't want to speak about her with upsetting her, but we came up with a nickname when we were talking about her. And I'm just going to ramble. I have no idea if I'm going to even post this. I probably better after all this talking I'm going to do, but I don't know. _, aka Lucy Brown, or vice versa, Lucy Brown, aka _, is somebody who's a real human being who shows her real face to the world on her YouTube channel as a creator on YouTube, which is what I also am. So we know she's real. She's not a quote unquote sock account. She's a real person, even though she calls herself _, which is not her real name on YouTube. We know it's her. She has a real face. She's a real presence. She's not a mystery as far as who she is. We know that she has a real face. We know roughly her age. We know she's female. We know that she was living on Whidbey Island in Washington State, and she moved, I think, to the mainland. And did she say Burlington? Why does everybody live in a place? Why does everybody live in Burlington? Anyway, I think something like that. I don't really know her address. She got involved with this paid troll group. She was involved with this woman that has been trying to destroy me and my channel for many, many years. She goes by Sippy Talker. They became friends. Then they got involved in their own drama. I don't know what it was exactly because I don't know if they're fake fighting or real fighting. I thought they were real fighting, but then Tashi came in, somebody who pretended to be Tashi, which doesn't bother the real Tashi, which is a clue. I think she's playing all the real and fake Tashis. And anybody can blame a Tashi on me if they want, but that doesn't change the fact that there is a real Tashi. She shows her real face. She lives in Australia. She's in her 40s. She has a channel. We know she's real. This is a real human being who goes by Tashi, who may or may not use many sock accounts. I'm accused of millions and zillions of sock accounts, but it is these people with real faces who have the paid troll job that create all these accounts and blame me for them. And I don't know why they're targeting me. I am highly targeted. I'm a targeted individual. Dot has joined that. I actually shut down my channel months ago because of Dot. Actually, she was one of the premier reasons. And then Sippy Talker was the reason I was stayed off of. But it wasn't just Dot. It was this other woman named Lizzo who lives in England. But Dot was very much a part of the whole staged suicide thing she did. That really upset me. It was shocking that she would do something like that. It was upsetting that she was trying to blame it on me. And she was trying to take away something that really matters to me, which is basically my religion and my health protocol. They go hand in hand, and they would be called earthing. And this upsets your client or the person that you administer care to, Lucy Brown. It upsets her deeply. My religion, my healthcare protocol, my belief system, my choices in life to be involved with earthing on Earth. This upsets her a lot. And I don't even know her. And I didn't come here to talk about earthing to upset her specifically. I think she feels or believes that I, who am an almost 64-year-old woman who has developed this understanding of what it means to earth and be barefoot on the green grass or on the beach in the salty water or however you get your earthing, barefoot on earth. This upsets her because she can't unwittingly. She believes that I know the intimate details of her health story and her health issues and her health concerns and her health diagnoses. And the truth is, I don't know anything about her health issues, and I definitely didn't know that earthing, which I promote and I'm trying to make a thing for people who can tune in to the concept and benefit from what it means to put your bare feet on the green grass. This, instead of just rejecting the concept and moving away from me, she's chosen to fixate on me and my belief system and my practices and act like they are somehow victimizing her to the point where she has to offer herself, which to me was a very false and dramatic event that she was pushed or coerced into or wanted to do herself or was pushed into by Sippy Talker, who was trying to get Dot to work together with her to bring me down. And this was part of that scheme. And right after this staged event, Sippy Talker came in and just attacked me like it was my fault. When all I did was make a short video, videotaping walking around on the beach and in the water on this beautiful sunny day and telling my community, the ones that have subscribed to me and love me and are part of my community openly and willingly and lovingly. And then there's the people that hate me, which are this group of trolls, one of which is Dot or Lucy Brown, one of which is Toshi or Leslie. John's from Australia, and she's told everybody her name, and that is public knowledge. That is not something I'm outing. She has told everybody, otherwise I wouldn't know it. Then we have Sippy Talker, who is also Donna. Jean, who is from Mississippi, and she and Lucy Brown, your client, work together. Sometimes they fight or they fake fight. I thought they were really fighting, and Lucy reached out to me in an email and then later denies this, but it's an email that's from her, that says it's from her, with a story that sounds like her, which is about her relationship with Mississippi Talker that only she would know. No one else would ever know about their personal relationship except for the two of them. So she was sharing this with me and trying to collude with me and warn me basically about Sippy's plans for me and how she had bullied her and was bullying me in trying to get me to comply to her wishes, which were whatever they were. And then Lucy Dot_ wanted to recently, then she did this fake suicide. Then Sippy got mad at her for not telling everybody how she was doing. Something's just weird about the whole thing. They're all crazy. And then Lucy wanted to team up with me and Jack and maybe Lionel against Sippy because Sippy was terrorizing everybody to that degree. And maybe that would have been a good idea. But because I had heard from Dot herself and others that Dot really wanted to tear me down and take down my channel and put me in a mental institution and just really hurt me, make me never see people that I love again and stuff like that. And I was like, can I trust Dot? Can I trust her when she could be just trying to get in with me so that she can bring me down, try to make me feel that she's on my side or at least cares about, we have a mutual goal. But that secretly she would be trying to tear me down, as well as stop Sippy from terrorizing everybody. And so then she just made another video bringing me up again. She's always accusing me of talking about her. Well, I'm trying to get out of this thing with her, and I did try. She offered to give me money to stop talking about her, and I said okay because I wanted to call her bluff, which I did, and it was a bluff, as proven by what's happened after the bluff. And I could see that the group was trying to set up this thing and they used Dot, and Dot's happy to be used in this plot to target me for some reason and, anything but activate your human healing codes or your human rejuvenation codes and your earth codes. So you activate those codes by putting your bare feet on the green grass. So there's people that don't want humans to do that, attack humans that teach that because they want everybody in shoes, rubber shoes and sneakers, not touching the earth, not getting those earth codes, not rejuvenating and living a long life. You live a shorter life when you never touch the earth with your bare feet. So that's the goal, kill everybody off. As a side note. So anyway, so now Dot is now switching. She went from maybe teaming up with Sippy Talker, maybe fake fighting, maybe real fighting, maybe trying to team up with me. Now she's against me and she's gone back to defending Sippy. And I had this revelation recently that Dot and Sippy and Lionel were all working together or reworking together, or maybe they always were. But Sippy and Dot were always working together, according to Lionel. And maybe he was right. And now he seems like they're back together, working together. So what I'm here to say is that Dot likes to act like I stress her out, that Lionel stresses her out, and Sippy stresses her out. And she was putting the three of us together in a group. Now she's taken me out of that group, isolated me out as the only bad guy, and is acting like they're the victims, proving that the three of them are working together and they're just trying to move the pieces however they want. So if Dot or Lucy Brown comes to you and tells you she's stressed out about me, this is me, here's my face, my name is Team Rose, My real name is Deb Director, and I'm proud of both names. I'm not hiding anything. Everybody who's against me has already looked me up and researched the hell out of my life and has threatened me, and it's very stressful. And what Lucy did really upset me to the point where I thought I have to get off this platform if people are going to do what she did, which was stage a fake unaliving and then slam the computer down. It didn't look real to me, and other people did not think it looked real as well, but the group that she works with pretended that it was this big real thing and that I had caused it by asking people to do what I believe is healthy. So she treated what I consider a gift to people who are open, who want to receive my free gift of, hey, guess what? It's the simplest thing, but it's so powerful. If you put your bare feet on the green grass, you can activate your healing codes. Seems so crazy, but just try it. Maybe I'm wrong, but what if I'm right? Just try it, you know? And some people try it, and those people always realize that what I'm talking about. So I live in fear of these people. Now, Lucy has threatened, she has spoken out loud that she wants to see me fall down a set of stairs. She's spoken out loud that she wants to come to my house and cut my wires so I can't go online and talk about her anymore. She has said some really horrible negative things about me, that she wants to have me institutionalized and locked away from people that I love. And she's reached out to my children and tried to harass them with her issues with me. And I just was like, I shut down my channel largely because of her, the way that she was going after my children and admitting it. She openly admitted it. She has stressed me out so much, I had to shut down my channel. She's not alone. There was also Lizzo and her daughter, Beth, who I now realize how seriously and how involved she is through that Jeffree account, because they all have these very light blue eyes, and this character of Jeffree has black skin and light blue eyes, and I just put it all together. And so I see that there's that mother-daughter team. Then there's Sippy and Dot, which are a team. And then there's Lionel, and then there's other trolls as well that have been harassing, really stressing me out. One of them is named Wheels. And this toll has been taken. I am exhausted on a deep, deep, deep level. Of course, I do think I have a heart thing, and this thing with the teeth is getting more serious. I really need to have some teeth removed, and like any human, I have a deep psychological aversion to having my teeth messed with and a fear, and I have to get over that. So I really wanted things to be resolved with Lucy, and I offered to pay her to not talk about me or to give her the money to a charity or whatever, and the whole thing died down. And then Lionel took it upon himself to bring back up a video that I'd made in response to Lucy Brown, which was between me and Lucy Brown, and he decided to put his nose into it and put it back up online so that she could get re-triggered, which she did, and now she's acting like I'm doing something to her and that she's playing the victim, even though I thought we'd put this thing to bed, and it was Lionel stirring up shit again. And she after claiming that me, Sippy, and Lionel are all the bad guys and that we're stressing her out and upsetting her and bothering her, all of a sudden she's chasing everybody. She's going over to Lionel's channel, going to where I am. If I'm in there, she comes in there. So it's a lie that we were stressing her out. She wants the stress. I don't want the stress. It makes me really uncomfortable to be with her because she is in my country. She can fly. She's threatened to fly to Maine. She has her pets, but she could do anything. I think her biggest mental issue is probably being a hypochondriac and manifesting issues. But as far as mental illness, to me, she's in control, and she's just doing a lot of highly manipulative bullying. I feel victimized by her. She tries to pretend that I'm victimizing her, And I really don't want to victimize her. I'm sorry she feels that way or has ever felt that way. I don't know why. It seems like a syndrome when you have a channel and you give some lessons out that some people like, and all of a sudden the people that don't like you are treating you like they like you owe them something, or they're expecting something from you just because you did a channel for a while. Suddenly, somehow there's these accusations that come your way. This thing with Lucy, who is, this video, and I'm winging it here, and I want to make a succinct one that's short and to the point. And I was trying to formulate my thoughts, and I didn't even know if I wanted to put my voice out there because I'm so tired of this. I'm very stressed by all the bullying. The cyberbullying has taken its toll, and it's not okay, and it's exhausted me deeply, and affected my ability to function and my ability to make money and run my business. And they want me. That's what they want, me crumbled down. And they do take a toll on me. And it's several of them. The worst are Mississippi Talker, Lucy Brown _ and Lizzo and her daughter Beth. Those are the 4 top ones. And then Lionel and Wheels, the relentless negativo. But it is Lizzo and Lucy Brown, Lizzo, Beth, Lucy, and Sippy that scare me the most, because Lionel's in South Africa and Wheels also threatens to come to my town and harass me, says verbally abusive things about me everywhere she can. Excuse me. And I don't go to Lionel's channel because of Wheels. And right now, and also because he allows me to be bullied and me to be verbally abused. And he doesn't let me fight back or defend myself. So there's no comfort in going to his channel, and I will not go to his channel because of that. And it's not safe for me. He's turned on me back and forth. I don't have the energy now. See, it's taken its toll. And I do get short of breath more easily. And I do believe I'm going to be getting blood work. And this thing with Lizzo and Beth and Leanie all together, the 3 of them, creating this channel that just abuses me in every way possible. All of that is psychological abuse and emotional manipulation. It's wrong. I've got people working on this that are like, you are being seriously cyberbullied to the top degree, and you've got to take these actions. And I don't like to have to do shit like that, go to file all these forms and do all that. But it has gone too far. And Lucy Brown, she's part of that. And what I want her caregivers to know is that I feel victimized by Lucy, and I want this to end. And I'm letting you know my intentions are to get away from this harassment and stress, not gaslight it, not generate more of it, not create more of it. I don't need it. I don't want it. And I don't need it for subscribers, because I reached my goal of 4,800, which I wanted to do 4,848. That's the only reason. I don't need to create drama for that. I'm accused of a lot of things I don't do. This I will be dealing with all of them. This is for Lucy's caregivers. If she wants to complain about me, I need them to know, they can come and watch my channel. I've had to take down all of my live streams because Lucy Brown's antics, which is what I'm going to call antics, whether you want to call it her mental illness, which I think she's in control of, other than her hypochondriacness, or hypochondria. I don't know how you say it legally, or your the medical term. But I don't wish her ill. I don't want to cause her to kill herself. I do want the freedom to speak about the things that I believe in and that I love and that I cherish without her killing herself. So she's actually acting like the things that I love are things that she will get so upset over and that I'm doing on purpose to her, which is completely untrue. It's wrong. It's a lie. It's false information. I am not doing anything to upset anybody. In fact, I'm trying to uplift. And people like Lucy, who, on purpose or not, who take everything I say and turn it into a negative and pretend that she's being victimized by it when I'm really careful. And they try to catch me and gaslight me because I'm a hothead. And that's another reason not to go onto Lionel's channel, because he likes to gaslight me. Not always. Sometimes he likes to have a civil conversation, and we can have a good conversation sometimes. But that's where he leads a group of people that he knows are going to throw shade on me or throw hate on me, and that I will be a sitting duck. And he wants me to put myself in that position for his entertainment. He wants me to go be a sitting duck so his friends can shoot at me and watch me, get hit, and how I deal with it. And I don't want to do that because it's abusive, and it's abusive to myself, so I won't be going over there for that reason too. It's just not a safe place for me to go. I'm not going to go somewhere unsafe when I'm already unsafe. In my own home, anywhere I go, I'm looking over my shoulder, because partially and largely because of Lucy Brown. Not, Sippy is the other one. Lizzo and Beth, oh my God. The ones that live in this country really do scare me. I'm also starting to think that it might be Sippy Talker and Dot, Lucy Brown, that had those photographs of me and those cards that were telling me to get offline. I thought it was Pandora and Hiring Wheels and Markella, but now I think it might have been Sippy Talker and Dot organizing that, because when I confronted Sippy about it, she did not deny it. Not for a while. And if she did deny it, it was delayed. And I thought, So I don't want to make this much longer. I want peace. I want to be able to have the freedom to have a channel just like Dot does, just like Lizzo does, just like Leanie does, without those three, because I don't go to their channels and harass them. I don't, and that's provable. And I don't, that's not how I operate. I just want to do my own channel. I don't have the time to go and make up these accounts, or first of all, I'm blocked from all of these women's channels who harass me. They are the ones coming into my channel or going to Lionel's, and that's another reason I'm not going to Lionel's anymore, because it's an opening for abuse. My channel, I can block people, but I don't even feel safe going on my channel anymore because of Lucy Brown and Lizzo and Beth and Sippy and Leanie. Not to mention Tashi, who has been consistently at me since I went silent, since I came back slowly. She's been the consistent troll, and somehow no one mentions her. She gets away with it. She gaslights and gaslights and gaslights, and somehow people just don't say anything. The other thing that she did to prove her involvement was to post this picture of her literally squatting with her pants down, shitting in my kitchen in Maine. She posted that photo on her channel. It wasn't something that somebody did to try to accuse her and make her look bad. That would have been considered a horrible thing to do. She did it for herself. She did it showing herself doing that. I've never seen anything like it. And said that the photo was made by her Australian boyfriend, who apparently are now husband and wife. That photo that she put on her channel proved she is still trolling me. It isn't a joke. She is involved. It doesn't matter if she made a video and said, look, my hands are free, I'm not trolling you. That means nothing, means less than nothing. All of you that did that, it doesn't mean a thing. Oh, look at my hands, I'm not trolling you while I'm doing a live stream, means nothing. There's so many of you, and you're all attacking one person. And it's wrong, and it does affect me, and it makes me not want to be on YouTube, which is what you want, and yet you want me there to troll me, because when you're getting paid to knock someone down, well, they got to be there for you to knock down. If they disappear, then you can't get paid to knock them down. So that was my strategy. I just going silent, because Dot is pretending that I'm upsetting her so much by talking about something as innocent and beautiful as earthing. She's taking the highest one of the highest lessons I teach, and turning it in and making herself the victim and walking off laughing. Dot is in control. I don't believe, maybe she has mental illness. I'm not a doctor. I don't know her that well. I don't claim to diagnose someone I've never met. Or, I mean, I can have my opinions. My opinion is that she's in control of what she's doing. It doesn't make her a nice person. Doesn't mean she's mentally ill. I wouldn't say that she's lost her mind. To me, it's all contrived for attention. That is her choice. That is not my responsibility. I am not hired nor paid to diagnose or treat Dot. I am also not paid to not teach what I came to teach. She can simply turn away from my channel. That's all she's got to do. It's very simple. She's a grown woman. She's on her own. She takes care of pets. She lives alone. She's a grown woman. She knows how to cook and feed herself and take a bath, and she can choose what she watches. I am not somebody that in any way thinks that I am here to cater to everybody's special, unique madness. I have my own agenda, my own madness to deal with, and Dot's, Lucy Brown's physical and mental and emotional issues are not something I'm in control of, but she's trying to make it look like I am. What do I do with that? I have to shut down my channel with somebody like that. That's going too far. She's a real person with a real face, stressing out people who do have suicidal issues, and people who've dealt with suicide got very, very triggered by what she did. And people who've lost people to suicide, it was, because it wasn't, whether it was real or not, she was posting something, it wasn't real. It was an act. That's my opinion. I feel victimized by her act. I don't believe she really thinks that me teaching about earthing is causing her to kill herself. I think that she's saying that thinking it's going to fly. Not that she's mentally ill, but she's just testing the waters as a joke. I think all of this is ultimately a joke to her. And yet for me, it's very real to have somebody like her, plus the mother and daughter team, plus the crazy Southerner from the South who stalks me and calls the cops on me. Lucy has also called the cops on me. I mean, she has crossed the line. She has done everything she could to alienate me. And so therefore, I think we should be alienated. And I would like her to leave me alone and stop talking about me. I am happy to never speak her name again. That's what I want the world to know, and her caregivers, if she will do the same. And if I am threatened and again, manipulated and blamed where I feel unsafe and that I have to go silent, I just want you to know, caregivers, and also Lucy and other people, that a lot of people that enjoy my community, they lose out. And it is not just me that loses, it's other people. Now, maybe the ones who want me taken down are so selfish that they actually don't care about other people. And that's very possible and very probable. And then we're talking about dealing with narcissists. Does that, it sucks. That's the bottom line. And in that case, you know, I wish you all well. And I'm going to live a life where I can feel safe. And if you want me if I have to not exist for Lucy to feel comfortable, I might try to stage that. But I'm not taking my life for her, if that's what she wants. I'm gonna keep my family safe from her. She's dangerous. I believe and I feel that Lucy Brown is dangerous. To me, it's my reality. It's how I feel. Lucy's very caught up with how she feels. She doesn't give a damn about how anybody else feels. And definitely not me. Well, I care about how I feel, and I don't feel safe with Lucy's attention. So I'm letting you know that I don't want this problem with her. I'm happy to move away from it and let her move away from it and not speak about her anymore, to put a feeling of comfort within us both, at least when it comes to her. I still have to deal with the mother-daughter team. They are relentless. They are the worst bullies I've ever encountered, besides the sippy talker she's mentally ill. That's madness. But these two are very intelligent. They're just mean people. And then you've got Lucy, and she, I believe, has it all together upstairs. She just is a bully. I'm sorry if that upsets you, Lucy. It's how I feel. I feel very nervous about your existence in my life, and I actually feel unsafe. And it is my honesty, and anybody can say I'm lying that they want. It's up to you whether you believe me or not. I don't know if I'm going to post this video. I may. But then, of course, it's going to be taken by Joffrey, who is Leanie, Lizzo, and Beth, big blue eyes. And I believe that positively, and they stole my material without asking me, without my permission. They just recorded it against my wishes and took it and posted it on their fake channel, because that is 3 women running that channel, at least. And that is there to psychologically cause me damage too. And it is very stressful to have this going on. And it made this platform unfun. It made it scary for me. It took the joy away. It took the laughs away. It took away this nice community that I had, that if they didn't like it, they could have easily walked away and just because they have their communities. I should be able to have my community. My subscribers miss me. And it's very sad that these women have to terrorize another human being for their own agenda and take so much joy away from so many. And they don't care. They don't have consciences. It is just tear down Team Rose. That is what they all want, the 4 of them. And that is what I'm up against. And it is very stressful. It's taking a toll on my health. I don't believe for 1 second that Sippy Talker left the platform. No way. The Sippy Talker and Lizzo work together. They all work together. And I see that now. And I see that Lionel has also joined. And my apologies for any inconvenience of anything I've done that it's upset anybody. My intentions were always for everyone to activate their healing codes, activate their earth codes, activate their mother codes if they're female, divine mother, divine feminine, activate their divine masculine codes if they're male. But bottom line, human codes, the healing codes that you get by being on the planet that initiate in the center of the earth, the golden core of earth, and expand through every cell of this planet. And when you touch it, first of all, you're in a human body, so you get to start there. But when you touch the earth directly with your bare hands and your bare feet, it is magically, amazingly, and biologically proven that's when you activate your codes. This is important stuff. This is what I teach. And somebody like Lucy Brown, out of the blue, comes along and just makes it into the ugliest thing she can. And it really hurts that this is real and this is true in my reality when I came to offer a special gift and it's turned into something ugly because of the way she was raised or handled or whatever. I don't know. I wasn't there. I wasn't any part of her life story, and she has not been a part of mine until I met her on Lionel's channel. And for some reason, it's an easy job for somebody who's at home all the time to do, is to be a paid troll. That's an easy job. Thank you for listening. I love you guys that have been part of my community, and I'm so sorry that we have to deal with this. I have to stay safe. Love you. Let's just say a prayer for each other, okay? Objective bullshit. Don't forget. Love you.